Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making a coffee filter Easter bunny. Okay, so let's get started. First I'm going to show you what you will need for this project. Okay, most everything was purchased at Dollar Tree. Okay, this is just a foam circle and it's 7.9 inch by 1.5 inch. It's from Dollar Tree. And then you're also going to need a foam circle like this, and it's 9.8 inches. Then you're going to need a little bunny, just like this one from Dollar Tree. A package of the coffee filters from Dollar Tree. I also picked up a package of the little cupcake baking cups just in case. I also have out some pipe cleaners, some floral stem wire, which is 20 gauge. I've got out some carrots that I purchased over the weekend at Michael's. Let's see, it looks like they were $6, but I used my 40% off coupon on these. And then I've got some eggs from Dollar Tree. I also have some flowers just in case I want to use them. And then I have some deco mesh, and this is the 6 inch. And I have my wire cutters. And I'm also going to be getting out some burlap ribbon. I just forgot to grab it when I came over here to take a video. And you'll need your scissors too for this. And your either hot glue gun or whatever kind of glue you like to do your craft projects with. I may use the tacky glue, I'm not sure yet. So we're ready to get started. First, you're going to want to take your coffee filters and cut them in half. And I'm not sure exactly how many coffee filters it's going to take, so I'm going to probably cut about 50 or 60 in half just to make sure I have plenty cut. But that's what you're going to need to do before you get started. I cut several of the coffee filters in half, and what I'm doing is just taking the coffee filter and just kind of rolling it like that, and then I'm just folding the end kind of under, and I'm just going to go all the way around the outer edge and fill in with the coffee filter. So I'm just using a little hot glue, so I'm just putting them pretty close together and then sticking it on. And I'm just going to continue the process, just doing them one at a time all the way around the outer edge. You just kind of fold it into like a little rose shape or roll, whatever you want to call it, and then use some glue and stick it on. So I'm going to go all the way around. My daughter and I went around the outer edge with the coffee filters. They were cut in half, and then we just rolled them up and we just hot glued them close together all the way around the outer edge. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and keep going around until we have the circle completely full and it's fluffy. Okay, I'm making progress, but it's kind of slow. So here's how it's looking. So you might want to find a good movie or something to watch while you're working on this bunny. So I'm going to keep working. Okay, I have the bottom layer done, the bottom circle of my bunny complete now. It's not perfect, but I think this is as full as I am going to make the bottom half. And when you're hot gluing this, make sure you don't glue it to your towel or tablecloth or whatever you're working on. I just picked mine up and it had stuck a little bit to the towel, so make sure you lift it pretty often to make sure you're not gluing it down. But I think it turned out really pretty. I've still got some of those little hot glue stringies I need to get off of it, but I had to cut more of the coffee filters too, so I don't know, it may take one whole package for this project. I'm not real sure yet, but I'm happy so far with the way it's turning out. Kind of looks like flowers actually. And it would be pretty to hang just like this. Just hang it as a wreath. Okay, now I'm going to be working on the top half of my Easter bunny. Same steps. I'm just going to cover this foam with the coffee filters that I've cut in half. So hopefully it will turn out as pretty as the bottom half did. Okay, here's how the top half is looking. And I decided to go from the center to the outer edge on this one. And I think it's turning out good doing it this way. So whichever way you find the easiest for you. If you want to do the outer edge first, you can. Or if you want to do like I'm doing on this one and start in the center and work your way out, you can. So I like the way it's looking so far though. And this is the top half of the little bunny. And actually, we only have a few of the coffee filters left. So it took almost all of them for these two wreaths. Okay, so this is the top half of my Easter bunny. And this is the bottom half of my Easter bunny. And I am just going to take some fishing line and connect the two together. I'm just going to run it through this area and then tie it on the back and connect the two with fishing line. For the ears on the Easter bunny, we just took this one that we purchased yesterday, and my daughter just snapped off the ears. And we are taking our cupcake liners and we're just cutting them in half and doing the same steps, filling in on the ears. Okay, here's our bunny ears. And so I think I'm going to attach them with a little floral stem wire. We had some leftover cake pop sticks or lollipop sticks from one of the Valentine's Day projects we did. And so I actually used these little sticks to hot glue them onto the back of the ears and then push them down in the foam for the bunny's ears. Okay, and now we're going to tie a bow. And this ribbon is also from Dollar Tree. I picked it up yesterday. And what you're going to want to do is buy ribbon with wire. It usually works the best. This ribbon is a little bit more difficult to work with, but it's going to make a pretty bow. And we're going to use the whole thing. So what you do is you just make your loops about the same size each time, and you keep it pinched tight in your hand. And you're just going to go back and forth till you get the bow the size you want. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not leaving a tail, and I'm going to try to make both of my loops the same size. And I'm just going to keep going back and forth. And if your design is not showing, you have to twist to make your design show on top. And you can fluff it later, so don't worry about that. But just try to make your loops the same size. Some of the more expensive ribbon is a little bit easier to work with, but I just thought this was adorable with the Easter eggs. Okay, so I'm almost to the end of the roll, and I'm not letting out a tail or anything. Okay, so that's as big as it's going to be. So I'm just going to keep it pinched tight in my left hand, and I have some floral stem wire ready, and it is the 20 gauge floral stem wire. And I'm just going to twist it tightly to the back. And then you'll use this wire to attach it to the wreath. But first we need to fluff our loops. Well, we can fix our ends too. If you want to cut them at a slant, you can. And like I said, it's a little bit harder to work with this ribbon. So it just doesn't do hardly as good, but for $1, you just can't beat it. let's fluff it. And I'm gonna add this around the neck area of the bunny. And I'm debating whether I should add a tail with the deco, the white deco mesh or not. I haven't decided if I'm gonna add a tail or not. I really think that I'm not going to add a tail. I'm gonna have my bunny facing forward. So after I attach the ears and this bow, I think it's going to be finished. But you can just play with it and make it the shape you want. So here's my bow. Okay guys, our Easter bunny is complete, and most everything came from the Dollar Tree. So I hope you liked this video, and please subscribe to our channel if you have not already. And I hope you have a wonderful Easter. Thank you for watching.